Hi Virgo, this is your reading with me for the 13th to the 19th of December. We're going to have a look, see what's coming through for this week, and I just wanted to mention as well a few things. If you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information is also down below as well. They're done within 12 to 24 hours with me. And the last thing I wanted to mention is that my handmade intention manifesting items, which are also meditated with and sage, are down below on my website, which is shopmoonlightguidance.com. Thousands of people have seen results with these items, and there's items like pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, your wallet or your purse, necklaces, anklets, crystals, sage, candles which have been restocked because they were selling out. Everything is there. You can check out the review section, you can check out the items, you can check out all the different intentions. So yeah, everything is there, and they make great gifts as well. Alright, so let's have a look and see, Virgo, what we have coming through for you. Alright, 13th to the 19th for Virgo. Okay. Well. Okay, I have to try and figure out what I'm going to put at the bottom row because I just kept shuffling to the point we've got so many cards. Okay, let's go like this. Right, you got so many major arcanas here so far. So there are some major energies. I feel like there are some shifts and some changes. Some of you may find that the week is, a little bit quiet. That's okay, but there's still a lot happening for a quiet week. The High Priestess here shows that a lot of you are going to be focused on just kind of having this solitude energy. Okay, so High Priestess is about many of you actually practicing spirituality, things in spirituality like meditation. You might be lighting some sage, candles, you might be placing some crystals around you, doing some divination, perhaps some manifesting rituals, things like that I really do see here. A lot of you also might be studying and learning or trying to take an exam from what I'm seeing, because I see here the studying energy which is connected to the High Priestess's intellect as well. So, or you might be writing out an application or preparing for something in regards to that. That's another thing I see. So basically it's a time of like recovery, focus, and learning, studying, revising. That's what I see. Even if you're working a job, for example, you may have a project, you may have a deadline, there may be things that you have to prepare. That's what I really do pick up on here with the High Priestess. But I also see a lot of like spiritual energy, especially with the Hanged Man. Okay, so the Pisces energy, Hanged Man actually rules over Pisces, interestingly enough. No, sorry, hold on. Not the Hanged Man, Neptune. Neptune rules over Pisces, so Hanged Man is connected to Neptune, right? So that also goes to show here that, for example, you're going to be doing a lot in terms of spirituality, focusing on your soul's journey. There's a lot of imagination here, but also as well, you've literally got Jupiter right in the middle. So this Jupiter energy is about success, it's about work, which is what we also saw there as well. So there's a lot of focus here on work and spirituality. All right, that is basically your entire week as a whole, but we've got so much other stuff to look into here. So let's get into it. Okay, so definitely there's a lot of emphasis on work. Some of you are applying for jobs, which I'm seeing here. Some of you are trying to do interviews. For others of you, you're studying. There are projects, there are applications. There's a lot of things you need to fill out, but you're also trying to do the most that you can for yourself by putting yourself into a good energy, and you're trying not to stress yourself out. And that's what I see, is that a lot of you have so much to do that you're thinking to yourself, okay, I need to take time to like de-stress, and that's where you may light a candle, take a bath, or a relaxing shower, depending on what you have. And then of course I just see here with the Ace of Cups as well, just a reminder to drink more water. Some of you are not going to be drinking enough water this week. I mean, you may just be so busy to the point where you kind of feel, because I know that's a bit of a contradiction where I said in the beginning, like, you're going to have, not a lot going on, but what I mean is that from a regular week, you'll have less going on in this week, but you may still feel busy with things to the point where you still forget to do other things. I mean, what happens sometimes is, for example, some people, and I'm not saying this is necessarily going to happen to you, but what I mean is that sometimes, people are not very well, and so, they sleep a lot and things like that, and so they miss out on, doing things like drinking enough water, or getting the same kind of exercise as they usually would, because maybe they're spending more time resting. So that's what I'm trying to talk about as well, is that you may feel like you just are trying to focus on all of these other things, even though it may not be as chaotic, but you might forget to do a few of these basics or not get enough of the basics in. Does that even make sense? I feel like you guys are going to be like, what? Anyways, the point of this is that there's a need for a little bit more water, because you seem to be focusing on so many other things that can take up your time, okay? But what I'm mainly seeing is that it's not like it's a quiet week, it's more of a week of solitude. But you still have things going on, you know? So, yeah, so Strength card here, you're also trying to focus a lot on yourself, your goals, okay? This is about the Empress and her harvest. Your goals, your dreams, your ambitions, they are on the front line here. And I think that this is a very important thing for me to mention to you as well, is make sure you take care of yourself. You know, if you are a plant, for example, you want to water yourself. Same thing here. Water, 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 hydration, nourishment. Take care of yourself, put yourself first, look after you. I have to warn you of this, you know, the main thing here, especially with the Pisces energy, is take care of yourself this week, put yourself first. If you feel like you're not sleeping enough, make sure you try and get enough rest as possible, because the thing is, what we do have coming up on the 19th is a Venus retrograde, okay? And a Venus retrograde can feel very taxing. The Venus retrograde isn't just to do with romantic relationships, it's also to do with any kind of other relationship with your pet, the relationship with a teacher or your boss or your family. You may get agitated if you don't get enough rest, if you don't take care of yourself, all right? And that is a big, big warning. You may get extra agitated, more frustrated, say things that you don't mean if you are not taking care of yourself. This is why the main focus of this week is to do the tasks that you have, but to also really take care of yourself. It is a bit of a warning, Virgo, but you know, you got this. That's what I'm seeing, okay? Look, you literally got this, okay? You're literally there, and yes, we see you. So yeah, make sure you take care of you. You might also be thinking about things that you want to achieve in the future. Two of Wands, thinking about places that you want to go to. There's a lot of thinking that is happening this week. You're really in your element. It's not unfamiliar to you. In fact, you know, for a lot of Virgos, even doing like a few tasks here and there can feel like a lot, okay? So I'm just saying. As a Virgo, I understand this, okay? That you might have like a couple of extra things to do, and you may think to yourself, wow, like I actually got a lot to do today, a lot to do today, and a lot to do this week. And it's not because you can't handle the capacity of work, but you know, sometimes it just is very draining. It can feel very taxing as well. So, Four of Wands. Knight of Swords with the Nine of Wands. Again, a lot of thinking. You're going to be overthinking a lot this week. Okay, a lot of overthinking. Knight of Swords, though, it's not terrible, because actually that allows you to sort out all the things that you're trying to do. Four of Wands, you're going to see 11-11 a lot. Remember, I mentioned a lot in terms of like spirituality. If you see 11-11, means you're on the right path in your life. Got the Three of Cups. Okay, friends or people around you might be like, come over, do this, do that, and you'll be like, well, actually, you know, I'm a bit busy being by myself. Some of you might do that. See, Nine of Cups. You might also decline a few things here and there because you actually kind of want to be in your own energy, which I think is interesting. Even with the Knight of Cups, I want to know from those of you that are Virgos, how many of you genuinely feel like you're a hermit? I want to know. I don't feel like it's a bad thing, but it's kind of common actually with a lot of Virgos that they can be a little bit more introverted, and a lot of them want to spend time by themselves. That's how they recharge, that's how they gain their energy. This is the kind of vibe that I'm seeing here, where a lot of you are going to spend a lot of time by yourselves, recharging, being by yourself, and that actually gives you a lot of energy. Whereas this energy of like socializing seems to drain you this week, which is really interesting, because you may have, you know, a social thing that you do, but then you might feel like you have literally no energy left afterwards, and so you want to spend time by yourself. Let me know. I'm really fascinated by this, because this is what I'm seeing on the reading, is that you're going to recharge by being by yourself and taking care of yourself rather than constantly being surrounded by others. So there is a hermit energy mode here. Let's say you are literally the hermit, Virgo, this week. And yep, okay, Virgo is also ruled by Mercury, and you've got Mercury here. So you have, you know, you'll be communicating with people, you'll be doing a lot. You feel like you still have a lot to do, but you're going to be trying to compress it, you know, and do what you can for yourself in your own energy, which I think is fascinating. Oh, well, that's exactly what we have here. I want to get my message cards just to see what's happening. I'm going to use my message cards. I always just kind of go as and how and when. I just, whichever ones I kind of feel drawn to at the time, but I'm going to go with these ones which I've written. Ooh, 10-10. See, you're going to see a lot of repeating numbers. So you had 11-11, 10-10. We've also got 11 here as well. You might see a lot of ones. That is for sure. New start and desire. Yeah, you really want to do what is best for you here in terms of your desires and your wishes. And new start here is about you also perhaps thinking about starting something new, like a new goal, new venture, applications. Remember, we saw applications. You might be applying to different things, perhaps applying for schools, jobs, you know, a mortgage, things, lots of different things. So that's what we see here, but you're really staying in your own energy. So Virgo, this is your reading, and if this resonated with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course intention items which are on my website. And take care, everyone. Bye.